man involved in a deadly standoff with Huntsville police overnight. Family members identify the gunman on the roof of a Five Points restaurant as 41-year-old Bradley Pugh.
Huntsville police tell us the man was killed after pointing a gun at officers and then running away from the scene.
Bradley Pugh's family tells us he was battling some demons.
I wonder as a society and community what we can do to avoid this tragedy in the future. The headlines are full of this, but I never thought it would come to me. I really didn't. I would like to ask the council to please give consideration, funds, attention to the police department. The negotiation team talked him off the roof. They were excellent, but then something happened. But let's please let this be our avenue of change. I will work with you, with the council, with whoever you've put together. With our help and resources, we can change this as a community. Please don't let this go by. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you again, Ms. Peyton.
There were a lot of people in the beginning journey, but once GRAMI came into effect, you know, Rex Reynolds was key. Don Webster has been a big champion of GRAMI because in the beginning, it wasn't popular to jump in on GRAMI. It just wasn't. And Don Webster took a chance with that. And then right after that, Deputy Sheriff Tim Ward, and he has helped GRAMI legitimize and take some of the fear and stigma away from the way law enforcement views us. But in 1 year, because Tim started working with us, then Sheriff Turner embraced us, and then, you know, slowly but surely, we start, you know, one officer at a time, I will go and I will meet them and tell them who I am and try to let them know that there is help. And as I've come to know more and more law enforcement, they'll share with me all the trauma that they see. And they process it with each other like peer support. But for them to be able to go somewhere nobody knows they're going, and we pay for it, and nobody really knows anything about what they're doing, that's freedom. But what would really be good is to see it spread to other cities in Alabama and then see it go nationwide. So we've tried to set up a template that any city in the country can duplicate, because now there's legislation magically coming out for PTSD for first responders. So it doesn't matter to me where they get help, but it's going to be funded at a federal level. And I just hope that GRAMI is a part of that. And locally, we're meeting a need for people just to not be ashamed anymore and have somewhere they can go and talk about it.
I wish I could have just figured out that if I was just myself, right, and didn't try to like be a bunch of other stuff, I would have been just fine.